How's it going, troops? Jordan here, and in today's video we're going to be covering over the multiplayer maps that we know so far in Call of Duty Ghosts are incorporated, including obviously the bonus map Freefall, which I'll talk about at the end. So first up, we got to see a variety of maps, and there are 3 known maps that were played at the actual Call of Duty Ghosts event that was happening in LA. My guess is that we're probably going to have a look at some more maps at Gamescom. That's happening later on this week, and I've seen a lot of tweets and a lot of photos from Syndicate, Allier and all them lot getting ready for the actual event in Gamescom, which I'm looking forward to. You know, Black Ops 2 at Gamescom, it definitely had me excited, I say that. Personally I think Black Ops 2 looked better way back then. So today we've got 3 maps, we've got 3 names of the maps, and we've got some descriptions of them. These are 3 out of the 14 maps that are going to be on the disc. Obviously there's going to be DLC maps that are coming in map packs, and obviously Freefall is a bonus map, so it's only if you pre-order it or you get the hardened or prestige edition. The first map that we know is called Octane. Now previously I said a teaser saying Octane is a hydrocarbon, and it's just like petroleum. Petroleum is a hydrocarbon, and that's what basically this is based around. From what I know and what I heard, this is based somewhere in Las Vegas, so it's probably a destroyed, broken down Las Vegas. It kind of does give away from that desert terrain, like, but the actual terrain on the Call of Duty Wiki says that it's like a wasteland, so I guess it is like a wasteland. It's more desert wasteland, more like, so I wish it'd be a bit more precise, but there we go. And also it comes with the obviously there's some destructible environments, that being in cover, that being in the containers, and also that the actual gas station itself, the actual roof of it collapses once a certain amount of damage has been done to it, which is quite cool, part of the dynamic elements on the maps, which makes the gameplay a lot better for the user, for the player. So moving on to the next map. Now this map, I didn't know what it was called at first, but I found out later on it's called Whiteout. Now from what I know, it's based somewhere in the Antarctic region, so maybe it's like a base in Antarctica, but the fact that it's snowing, it looks cold, the iciness of the map, it gives it away that it's somewhere in a cold region of the world. So the only real cold region that we know so far is really Antarctica. So here we got a little picture of that little tiki head kind of thing. I don't know why it's there. Maybe it's used to be like a tribal kind of thing before maybe global warming took over. I don't know. But it all seems quite cool, quite awesome. I actually do like the Whiteout map. It does seem quite large, I have to admit. I did say in a video a while back saying, what if maps were like, small, medium, large and expansive. So, the expansive maps, they weren't like Battlefield maps, but they'll probably be about maybe half or quarter of the size. So they were like really big. They're bigger than large maps. That's what I kind of said. And this map, personally, it looks to be an expansive map. It don't look to be I mean, if it is a large map, then it's a bloody large map. But it does seem quite big, and I think it's perfect for sniper rifles and the marksman rifles, so that does seem quite cool. And finally, the last map that we've got to see, this map, it's weird, it is, and it's called Strike Zone. Now, the description of this sounded a bit familiar. It's based in and around a baseball stadium. Does this sound familiar? Let me think. Stadium, Black Ops. So, seeing another baseball stadium again, I don't know what to think of it. It seems okay, I guess. I did enjoy Stadium for Black Ops 1, even though that's a trail game. It was a great map. It really was. I think a lot of people did enjoy it. I enjoyed it definitely. There are a lot of good sight lines, and it got a lot of good routes to take. Especially, I mean, Demolition. Demolition was just intense. That was just like Domination was. It was pretty fun, pretty good. Strike Zone, I've seen gameplay from that. They showed like live gameplay they did at the actual LA reveal event. We got some of the top MLG players play with the Marines and go up against each other, and it was a pretty good match it was. And what's it? I think they played the game mode Cranked. They did, and Cranked seems a good game mode, but that's going to come in another video talking about the game modes and all that. Strike Zone seems to be a bit more close quarter like map, so maybe SMGs could rule this, I guess. I don't think it'll be my favourite map, but I think it's a map that I can actually do well in. It just depends on the class and the load that I'm using, I guess. And it is also the only map so far that we know of that allows you to have the KEM Odin strike that actually change the entire landscape on the actual map. So that seems quite cool. Even if there are other maps that allow this Odin strike to appear on the map, this is like one of few, so strike zone seems to be a bit unique, so it may not look good, but it's going to look even worse after that Odin strike destroys and annihilates the entire map. You know, makes it a barren wasteland. It seems pretty good, seems pretty cool. And finally, now we're going to be moving on with the bonus map that we get from pre-ordering Call of Duty Ghosts, or from buying the Hardened or Prestige Edition of Ghosts, and that is Freefall now. Freefall, I get confused with Freefall. Can you just imagine that? Freefall. Seems like a tongue twister. Anyway, so this map is a DLC map, so it's just like Nuketown 2025. From what I know, it's based off the last mission that happens in the campaign of Call of Duty Ghosts, where obviously it's Federation Day for those troublemakers that really destroyed America. It's Federation Day for those guys, and then was it the Ghost takeover something? I don't know. They hack into some stuff. They zip wire from building to building and all that. So it's based off that, and we do have a description for this map. The brand new Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer map Freefall drops you into a shattered skyscraper on the brink of collapse. Sideways staircases climb into the night sky. Elevator shafts run along the ground, and what were once windows now form a terrifying glass floor. Hundreds of feet above the city streets, Freefall's close quarters combat and frenetic action are thrown into overdrive as the ruined skyscraper continues to fall throughout the match. An example of Call of Duty Ghosts' new dynamic multiplayer events. With every drop, the accompanying shockwaves cause further destruction, disrupting sightlines and constantly evolving paths and choke points as the map changes in real time. So there's the description for you guys. Pretty nice. I guess it sounds like poetry, but we'll have to see how it plays out in an actual game. But basically, parts of the map get dropped out from time to time. So at the moment, these are the only maps that we know of so far in terms of the name, in terms of, you know, the way it plays and all that. That's all we know so far. There are obviously other maps, like we've seen that jungle map. We've also seen that map, I think that takes place in a city in San Diego where the earthquake happens. We've still got all those maps to come as well. You know, it's just the fact that we don't know too much about them. We only know that they're there. We know what they look like. We don't know the name and all that. So I hope you did enjoy the video, guys. In my next video, guys, I'll be covering over the equipment available in Call of Duty Ghosts. After that, probably the attachments and then the weapons. We've still got a load of stuff to talk over as well. So do stick around. I've got a load of stuff coming to you guys. I'm sorry I've been a little bit lazy, a little bit late. I've just been really busy at the moment because I've been sorting things out with friends and all that. So I hope you did enjoy the video, guys. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So until that next video, guys, I will see you later. Peace.